the EBM 18 and 19 PLB paper cutter with photocell walls for protection, security protection, push button keypad, fully electronic DC drive control system. Here are the features. We have our back edge up and down if we want to run our back edge manually. We have anything that we manually want to enter. If we want to set our back edge at 10 inches, we just have to hit the OK button. Anything we want to clear out, we hit the clear button. If we want to go into any of our program modes, all we do is hit the mode button. To change each program mode that's in it, we hit the change button for the mode. Very simple operation. Once again, if we wanted to go back to the manual mode is the one you'd see here. This will be your multiple program entries. This would be your index program entries. And then, of course, back to manual mode. What you also have on this machine, as you know, we've managed to set the clamping pressures. To set the clamping pressures, it's as simple as hitting your reset button and moving your arrows up and down. And this adjusts clamping pressures, which you'll be able to see on the keypad. If you want to do something besides setting clamping pressures like push out, you hold this button down and hit your push out button. Now everything will push out after you do your cut. If you want to just do a manual push out anytime you're operating, you hit the push out button, the machine automatically does a push out for you. But right now we're set up to every time we do a cut, it'll do a push out. Example, 2 cut buttons hit. So now it's pushed our stock out to us and gone back to our next cut position. If we wanted to turn that off, we would hit the push button to drive our paper out. To turn it off, we hit the reset button, and all we do is hit the push button and the arrow will go out and it's turned out. Now when you do a cut, there's no push out. So the push out can be used at any time just by pushing it also. It doesn't have to be programmed into the system. If you want to just clamp, just the clamp button. If you want to clamp and cut, then it's exactly the opposite. If you want to clamp and cut, then you hit the cut and clamp button. So that's the keypad operation. It's very simple to use. The average individual is just going to come up to it and they're going to know that they want to cut, let's say 11 by 17 and a half, and they're going to do 8.5 inches. Hit OK. It's going to 8.5 inches, and they're going to stick their paper stock in and hit the cut button. But you have all the other features that you want also. And then after they do their cut, they're going to hit push out, and the paper's going to push out to them, so they don't have to reach under the blade to get it. We're going to show you how the machine operates in a basic program mode. Right now we have 10 inches program, 6 inches program, 3.5 inches program. Our first cut, of course, would be 10 inches. Our next cut is going to be 6 inches. And then our next cut would be 3.5 inches. That's what you can expect out of a basic program mode for whatever number you've programmed in it. Now we're going to show you cutting with an index mode. Our first cut we've got set for 10 inches. Everything after that's going to be a 2-inch cut. Operates pretty easily. It's going to step and repeat all the way through and give you your 2-inch blocks until you come back to what you started with, which was 10 inches. And if you'll notice, they are dead across. So if you're doing business cards, any type of tickets, anything of that nature, it's going to give you an exact calibration on them.